Imagine a colossal 12-story beachfront building standing tall against the night sky in Surfside, Florida. But on that fateful night of June 24th, 2021, at approximately 1:22 a.m., something terrible happened. Part of Champlain Towers South crumbled and fell, causing a disaster that took the lives of 98 people. This tragic event would be remembered as one of the deadliest accidents in the history of buildings in the United States. In an instant, families' lives were shattered, and a close-knit community was plunged into deep sadness. The fall of Champlain Towers South would always remind us how important safety is, and how precious every life lost that night was. When Surfside faced chaos and confusion, something incredible happened. Brave firefighters and dedicated search and rescue teams rushed to the scene. They gave us hope during the darkest part of the night. These amazing men and women risked their lives to save others, even when danger was all around. Their bravery and dedication showed us what true heroes are like. They inspired not only the hurting community, but also the whole nation. After the dust settled, we started looking for answers. Investigators tried to figure out why this terrible thing happened. One big reason they looked at was that the building's underground parking garage had slowly been getting weaker. As far back as 2018, people had worries about water getting in and the steel that held the building together getting weaker. By April 2021, these problems had gotten much worse. This made everyone wonder if the building was safe. The investigation was trying to find out the whole story, what caused these big problems, and how it all led to the terrible collapse. However, the investigation into the tragedy was not easy. Many other things might have caused the disaster, making it a complicated problem to solve. People wondered if things like the land sinking, not enough strong steel, or problems during the building's construction had something to do with it. To figure out what really happened, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, took on the huge task of investigating. They had to look into almost 20 possible reasons for the collapse. NIST's experts started a journey to understand all the different things that led to this very sad event. The terrible tragedy affected Surfside deeply. Champlain Towers South was just one part of a bigger group of buildings, a complex with 3 buildings in total. The South building had the most apartments, a really big number, with 136 in total. In a controversial twist, a penthouse soared high above the Florida coast, defying height limits and adding to the complexity of the situation. The tragic statistics painted a stark picture of loss as the community grappled with the enormity of the disaster. Behind the scenes, William M. Friedman and Associates Architects Inc. and Breiteman Jurado and Associates Consulting Engineers were pivotal figures in the design and construction of Champlain Towers South. Their expertise and decisions held significant sway over the fate of the building. Remarkably, this project broke ground as the first new construction in Surfside, following a moratorium imposed due to critical infrastructure concerns. It was a momentous undertaking that would later become a focal point in the investigation, shedding light on the circumstances that led to the tragic collapse. The price in human lives was tragic. A town is in grief after the tragedy claimed the lives of an astounding 98 people. 126 survivors emerged from the wreckage amidst the destruction. Their tales of survival offered a ray of hope. Among them were Silvana Lopez Moreira's family members, the First Lady of Paraguay, who also felt the tragedy's terrible effects and served as a reminder to everyone of how many lives this catastrophe has taken. On June 24th, more than 80 rescue teams rushed to the scene, working urgently to save lives. They pulled survivors from the rubble, but the situation remained extremely challenging. The community came together, and local and state leaders declared emergencies to get help where it was needed most. It was a race against time, showing the strength of unity and the determination to bring hope in the midst of crisis. This catastrophe had a significant effect much beyond its borders. Teams of search and rescue personnel from Israel and Mexico contributed their specialized knowledge to the task, displaying global cooperation. Israel lent a helping hand by providing both assistance and knowledge. Local charities and organizations banded together, highlighting the strength of the local community and the spirit of charity in the face of hardship. It was a worldwide reaction that served as a reminder of the power of solidarity and compassion in trying circumstances. The difficulties remained unabated as the days turned into weeks. The search and rescue team's attempts to locate survivors were hampered by an enduring and entrenched fire inside the wreckage. There were also serious safety issues because the standing portion of the building teetered on the brink of collapse. As the trial went on, it served as a test of fortitude and tenacity in the face of persistent adversity. The relentless hunt for survivors continued despite all odds. But on a melancholy day, July 7th, officials faced a difficult dilemma. They had to make the arduous transition from search and rescue to the grave mission of search and recovery. It was a turning point in the unfolding tragedy as one chapter ended and another began. As the recovery operation pressed on, it unearthed more victims, each discovery a poignant reminder of the profound loss. Yet, amidst the heartache, there were moments that sparked hope. Binks, a resilient cat, emerged alive from the wreckage, casting a gentle ray of optimism and providing solace to grieving families in their darkest hours. In the interest of safety, a solemn but imperative choice was made to demolish what remained of the structure. With unwavering precision, the operation unfolded, marking a significant moment in the tragedy's aftermath. Immediately afterward, the search for survivors resumed, a testament to the commitment to bring closure to this heartbreaking chapter. On July 23rd, a chapter came to an end as the recovery effort officially drew to a close. The last missing person was identified, and the solemn tally of the fallen remained at 98, each life eternally remembered. It marked a poignant moment of closure and reflection on the profound impact of this tragedy. The Surfside tragedy stands as an enduring reminder of life's fragility and the indomitable strength of the human spirit. When disaster struck, heroes emerged from the shadows, communities banded together, and a nation shared in the grief. This chapter has left an indelible mark, and the lessons it imparts will shape our future, guiding us to prevent such a catastrophe from ever happening again. As we honor the memory of the 98 lives lost, let us also celebrate the courage and unity that surfaced in the darkest of times. In their memory, may we pledge to build safer, stronger communities, fostering resilience and compassion. Together, we can ensure a brighter, safer future, where tragedy gives way to hope and disaster transforms into resilience. And that's a wrap for today's video. Please consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with others. Your support helps us continue to create content that educates and inspires. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful stories and updates. Thank you for watching, and together, let's make a difference in the world.